Hello, everyone. Welcome to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host for today, Tabetha Moreto. Our guest today is Paul Benhaim, founder of Hemp Foods Australia. Born in the UK, traveled the world for 10 years, pioneered new industries in the UK and Australia, successfully ran business spanning over 10 countries and 4 continents. Today, we're going to talk about a very unusual topic, hemp, a controversial, healthy ingredient that's going to be legalized as a food in Australia. Without further ado, welcome to the show, Paul. It's very nice to have you here.
G'day.
Yes, wonderful. So, Paul, please tell the audience more about yourself and your company.
Sure. My name is Paul Benhaim, and I'm CEO of Hemp Foods Australia. Hemp Foods Australia is the largest manufacturer of all hemp food products in the Southern Hemisphere. And we're based in northern New South Wales, where we manufacture hemp seeds, hemp oil, hemp protein, and hemp flour.
Wow. You must have a very big company.
We've got an awesome team here in New South Wales, and it's growing all the time. We also work with lots of farmers all over Australia who are supporting our crops and building an industry, because in Australia, hemp is a very new industry. In fact, in Australia, it's one of the last Western countries in the world to actually recognize industrial hemp seeds as a food. It's been legal as far back as history records go in Europe and North America and throughout different parts of Asia. It's literally been eaten as a traditional food in Eastern Europe, and for the last 2.5 decades been sold in grocery stores in North America in various forms in its raw materials as hemp seeds and oil, as well as in pastas and breads and soups and teas. In Australia, until November the 12th, 2017, hemp seeds, oil and protein have only been able to be produced and sold as a skincare product, not for consumption. And after that date, it can now be sold as a food. So we would also now expect to see hemp seeds for recipes and learn how to use all their nutritional properties, as well as see it in breads and pastas and snack bars and hemp cookies, hemp non-dairy milks and ice creams and the like.
Wow, very interesting. So, Paul, can you explain why is this considered to be controversial?
Hemp is a kind of a type of variety from the cannabis plant, in fact. And cannabis is known for its intoxicating properties, but industrial hemp does not contain intoxicating properties whatsoever, of course. It is approved by the Australian government to be grown. It contains very low amounts of tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC for short. THC is the stuff that gets you high, and when you grow industrial hemp, you can smoke a field of it, and all you would do is get a headache. And that's why it's called industrial hemp, and provides a very nutritious grain and seed that has actually been shown to be highly healthy for young children, pregnant mothers, and mature people, and everyone in between, of course. And that's been shown from a scientific basis from Food Standards Australia and New Zealand, and also is shown through the scientists from all around the world that's saying that the nutritious compounds in hemp products are really awesome for us.
Wow, that is very interesting, because this is a topic, like I mentioned earlier, is considered controversial with a lot of people, very similar to marijuana. Some people think it's good for us, and there's some people who are opposed to this. If you don't mind me, Paul, I want to ask you something. What do you have to tell people, the ones who are against legalizing hemp?
Well, there is hemp in itself has been legal in Australia for growing for decades. And it's only been foods that haven't been allowed until just recently. And as I said, they are allowed as health food products all around the world. There is no connotation that they're connected to a drug, and they do not get you high or intoxicated in any forms. In fact, I would feed my baby hemp products as any child of any age. So, to be honest, we don't actually meet anybody who has any objection to hemp seeds or hemp food products anymore. I think the public perception and understanding that hemp is actually a healthy product for you has now changed.
I'm very glad to hear that this has changed, that now it's accepted as a food. And speaking of hemp as a food, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of recipe or what kind of food you can mix hemp with? Can you use it in spaghetti or something?
Sure. So I would have it either on my granola or muesli in the morning. I'd add hemp seeds or with my yogurt. Actually, hemp seeds go really nicely with yogurt. The flavors are really blending because it's a tasty, soft, creamy flavor that you get with the hemp seeds. Then we have, you could have lunchtime. You could have hemp oil on a salad, which is really, really tasty. Maybe if you wanted a protein shake with that, you could have some hemp protein in a shake. And for dinner, you might have, a curry. And again, you could use hemp protein in the sauce. And you might have some bread on the side made from hemp flour. And as a drink, you might have hemp milk, which is just blended up hemp seeds. So there are so many things. And you could have followed that, of course, with a hemp milk turned into hemp ice cream. And you would have a very hempy day.
Wow, that's a lot. Oh, you made me hungry, actually. Thank you for mentioning that, yes. Because this is very fascinating how this plant that has a lot of health benefits, obviously, can be consumed as a food now. Like what you mentioned, that a few years ago, it was only considered like a plant. It can be only used as creams or cosmetic products. But luckily now, the Australian government has realized the importance of hemp that can be consumed as a food for all age groups.
That's right. And the reason they really accepted it is because hemp is one of the best plant-based sources of essential fatty acids that exist in the world. No other plant contains such a perfect balance of essential fatty acids, omega-3 and omega-6, as well as having omega-9 and gamma-linolenic acids, which is GLA. So most of those essential fats are usually found in fish oils. So it's the reason why people would buy fish oils or evening primrose oil. And it's like a kind of a mixture of all of those things from an organic plant-based source. That's one of the main nutritional reasons why people consume hemp seeds. The other reason, of course, is that it's a high-quality protein. Now, that means it contains all of the essential amino acids, especially the amino acid leucine, which is very popular for bodybuilders and people wanting to build their strength. And hemp seeds, and because of the essential fatty acids, assist in your metabolism, which will usually stabilize your weight to exactly how it should be. So, if you're overweight, then something would usually bring your weight down. And if you're underweight, something that metabolizes you, brings you back into homeostasis, would bring your weight back up. So it really helps bring our bodies into balance because of these essential fatty acids and high quality protein that's very easily digestible. So it doesn't give you the bloating. But the most important thing about hemp, of course, is it tastes great. So if you enjoy hemp seeds every day, it should become a part of Australians' daily diet, whether we want to top it on top of our barbecued prawns or we want to have it in our burgers and a burger buns. There's even companies making hemp beer that will be launched very soon. So we really are going to see lots of healthy hemp foods products. So I hope you get to enjoy them soon.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Because of you, I want to try your products, actually.
Wonderful. Well, you can try our products. Anyone can try our products by visiting our website, which is hempfoods.com.au. And we're offering lots of special gifts to lots of people because we are celebrating this once-in-a-lifetime historic occasion. And happy to share with people lots of recipes so we can learn how to use and enjoy and consume the gift of health, which I think is wonderful for everybody.
Excellent. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that information with us. I really appreciate that. Now, I want to ask you something personal. Why are you so passionate about hemp? Why are you so passionate about promoting this to everyone?
It's a good question because I've been doing it for 25 years now, and it's just something that I love. I fell in love with hemp. Actually, before I fell in love with hemp, I realized that essential fatty acids were really important for human health, and it was the omega-3, omega-6 products that I wanted to find a way to get natural plant-based sources of those to as many people as possible. So, modern processed diets, high shelf lives, all led to more hydrogenated fats in our diet. So essential fatty acids were the opposite and the solution to a lot of those issues. So when I discovered that hemp contained the best source of these essential fatty acids, as well as having this high quality, easily digestible protein, I fell in love with hemp as a food and brought it from, I guess, the more traditional diets around the world where I found people were living such healthy, vibrant, and energetic lifestyle. I wanted to bring that to as many people as possible in the West. So I started mixing it, making chocolate bars with hemp and breads with hemp and beers with hemp and snack bars with hemp. And now I just love to help support the industry grow, help farmers grow it, help people produce it, and share it with all the people that come and give us all this wonderful feedback, telling us how much they love hemp.
That's fantastic. All right, Paul, I think I'm going to be checking out your website soon. So since I'm a first-time customer, if you don't mind, what is your best-selling product on your website?
Well, that's a good question. Our best-selling product is probably just about hemp seeds themselves, so the de-hulled hemp seeds. That's the gorgeous meat, just where all the best nutrition is in the most natural form from the plant. So it's the overall way to experience hemp because it contains the essential fatty acids and the protein. But again, some people are just wanting it mainly for the protein and wanting for a better source of healthy plant organic protein that's vegan and gluten-free like all of our products are. And then they may just choose the protein powder. But if you want a more cost-effective solution to start with, then you could buy some hemp flour, mix that with your regular flour to increase the nutritional properties of your bread. So there's so many options where to start. But if you're not sure, then I think the whole hemp seeds, as I said, are the most natural and contain all of the essential fatty acids as well as 33% protein anyway. These soft, lovely seeds that you can eat just as they are.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Gerald. And before we go, what is your main takeaway message to all of our listeners?
Well, be happy, enjoy life, and share the gift of hemp, knowing that it's a sustainable agricultural crop that comes from a seed, gets planted in our very earth, and can make plastics, paper, textiles, car body parts, medicines, and of course this food, all from one plant. So enjoy the gift of hemp.
Excellent message. Thank you so much, Paul, for coming on the show today. I really appreciate it. It was fantastic having you.
Thank you very much for having me.
And that was Paul Benhaim, founder of Hemp Foods Australia. We've just been talking about the wonderful health benefits of hemp despite its controversial nature, and we also talked about its legalization in Australia as a food. If you like this interview, transcripts and archives are available at www.hpr.fm. We are on all social media platforms, so don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. We're also available for download on SoundCloud and iTunes. I'm Tabetha Moreto, and you're listening to Health Professional Radio.